Hi guys, it's Casey. So I'm coming to you with a tutorial using my products from Beebeecraft. Just a little refresher. I got these connector components, which I will be using one of these. We may make some earrings. It depends on how long the video goes, so we may use 3 actually. I got these mermaid beads, and then I got the bag with 5 different jade strands, which this is one of them. I have no clue where I've set that bag at right now, but it's around here somewhere. My desk is a mess. But we're going to use those pink ones in the tutorial today. So I'm going to make a strung bracelet using some of the mermaid beads, the jade beads in pink, some stainless steel spacer beads. Sorry, I lost my brain. Some little ball spacer beads. I am going to be using a crimp bead, but this is one of the magical crimp beads, and so you will need a magical crimping tool if you want to do that way, or you can just crimp it regularly. And one of these connectors. We may make earrings to go with them, but I don't know for sure yet. It depends on how long this video goes. So you'll also need some tools, and they are some flat nose, chain nose, some cutters, possibly wire straighteners, and if we make earrings, then the round nose pliers, and for sure, if you want to use the magical crimping, you need the magical crimping pliers. So that's about all, I think. If I find something else that I notice, then I will let you know. But that's what I'm going with for now. So I went ahead and I strung it up because I was very indecisive about what I wanted to make. I actually made up a bunch of beaded beads and then decided not to use them. So I put a stainless steel jump ring on the end. This is an 18 gauge, so it's very thick. We may end up needing another one, kind of depends. And then I just have a length of tiger tail. And this is just a cheap one from Walmart because it was laying right next to me. So it's the cousin silver one. Normally I like Beadalon or Soft Flex, but that happened to be right next to me, so I just went ahead and used it. Okay, so I had a pattern all laid out, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to start with that. And I was going to do a pink jade, and just make sure you get it over top of any tail you've left. And part of the reason why I wanted to use my magical crimper is because it turns your crimp into a bead, so it looks really pretty. So I did that. Then I was going to do, I'm going to do a spacer bead in between each one. And maybe spacer bead, a clear mermaid bead, another spacer bead, another jade bead. Then I'm going to put one of my stainless steel spacer beads. Then I'm going to put on another one of these. Clear AB, a round spacer bead, a pink mermaid bead, a round spacer bead. Someone just got here, so give me just a second, guys. I'm going to pause you. Okay, I'm back. So continue on with our pattern. We're going to pick up another crystal AB mermaid bead. Then I'm going to do another spacer, stainless steel spacer. Then we're going to do this pattern again here, this Jade, mermaid jade. So put on a jade bead, then a little round spacer ball, that didn't work, then a crystal AB or clear AB, whichever one you want to call it, another spacer, another jade, another stainless steel spacer, a crystal AB, pink, crystal AB, or no, sorry, metal round spacer, and then the final crystal AB. So that's what I'm going to do with this part. And then I'm going to attach it to this flower connector. So first I need to put on my crimp. And then attach it to this end of my connector. And I'm going to put it through a bead, at least one. Sorry guys, I tapped the camera. Then you want to pull this down as much as you can. We don't want it too tight because we still want it to twist around our wrist, but tight enough. And then come in here with your magical crimpers. You are going to put your magical crimpers on this crimp bead. There's a divot right there in the center, a round divot. Put it right in the center there and squish down. When you pull it off, it should look basically like a ravioli. If you got it right. If you didn't, like I didn't, it won't be a ravioli. And then you just turn it and it'll start making a round shape, and keep turning and squishing. Okay, then you want to give it a tug and make sure it doesn't come apart. Now, mine got a little bit messed up, if you'll notice there, because I didn't have it all the way in the center. And if that bothers you, you can take it out and break it and start again, but this is just for me, so as long as it's secure, I'm not going to pay attention to it. Okay, and then you just want to cut off your end here, your additional string. Cut it as close to the bead as possible without cutting your other string, and that's what we're left with. So there's that with our little connector piece, and I did connect it directly to it. Then on the other side, we're going to attach our clasp, which I did not get out, but I shall. So you need a clasp. I'm just going to do a regular old lobster clasp, and then I'm going to attach it with an oval jump ring. So you're just going to take your oval jump ring, grab a hold of it, twist it open like a regular jump ring, And I'm going to attach it here. Then twist it closed. Just make sure it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to do a measurement on mine to see where we're at. And so, hold on. If I put that down, that's not quite 7 inches. So I am going to add another stainless steel jump ring, and then maybe a little bobble at the end. So we'll put one more jump ring on. You're just going to twist that open like regular. Twist it closed. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then, so that puts us right at 7 inches. And I'm going to put a little tiny bobble. Dun, dun, dun. At the end of it. Just to have something to hang on to. So let me find one. I'm just going to make a little bubble out of one of these. These are some English cut beads. And let me see. So these are some stainless steel head pins that I have. And I'm just going to straighten it out a bit. Thread this on. Just giving myself a little bit to hold on to. I'm going to do a wrap loop, so I'm going to fold it over and come in here with my round nose pliers, go up and over, switch it around, and then continue on around. Okay, and then I'm going to switch hands because I am right-handed, and just come on around with it. And then sometimes, especially with these stainless steel ones, it gets kind of hard to push on around. So just use your pliers to pull that around. Oops. And you can squish it up if you need to. I use the other side of my pliers usually. And I think that I can go ahead and get the rest of this tail threaded on here. If not, you can cut it off. You want to be careful and don't break your crystal. So let me throw it back on here for a second. think I'll break my crystal that way. Oops. Sorry guys, not in frame. Okay. So then you just got a little bubble. We're going to attach it with an oval jump ring to my other jump rings, just so that I have something to grab onto. So just open it up like you would a normal one. Thread on your rounded jump rings and your bubble. And make sure it's really secure. Okay. And that is the finished bracelet. So let me get some of this out of the way. And I will hook it together. There we go. There's your finished bracelet. And then, let's go ahead and throw together some earrings real quick since we've got a minute. That didn't take too long. So I'm going to pull out 2 of these connectors that we just used. I'm also going to pull out 2 of these Jade beads to go on the connectors. And possibly or not. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. So I basically wanted to find a bead cap. I went ahead and made one of the earrings off camera. This is what I did. And so that's what I'm going to do for the other one. So I have a ball head pin. And I'm going to thread on my pink jade bead. Then thread on a bead cap. This is a really pretty flowery type bead cap. I don't know if you can see it there. But it's really pretty. And then I'm going to make a wrapped loop. And for my wrapped loop, I'm going to wrap it directly onto the connector. So I don't have to have jump rings. So when I go around, before I completely close it, I am going to thread it on my connector. Oops, sorry guys. Just like this. And then I will come in with my, actually I want to do my bent nose, I think, right here. My chain nose or my bent nose pliers. In this case, I'm doing my bent nose. I'm going to hold on to that, and then with my other pliers, I'm going to start wrapping it around. And actually, I need to switch hands. So, wrapping it around my little bit of opening I have here, and you can pull it up if you need to. Like say I usually do. And I use my other pliers as a base usually. Okay. And so it is kind of down a little bit, so I'm just going to push it up a bit here. Whoops. Sorry if it's going out of focus for you guys. And then I'm going to continue wrapping on around. Oh, we've got sirens. Never a good thing. And it's come down a bit more again. So you can either use your fingernails if you can get in there. You can use your pliers if you have to. That is what I have to do. I'm sorry, you guys. I think I got out of focus again. This one's a bit difficult to do on camera. So, you do that and grab a hold again. Oops. Making sure you're not catching your connector. And continue on around. Okay. And when you're satisfied with where you're at, you can trim. Oh, sorry. You can trim it down, the little tail, and tuck in whatever little bit you have left. Okay. And let's see here. I just have a tiny bit. So I'm just going to tuck in that tiny bit here. And that is what I'm left with. It does need to be straightened up a bit, but that's okay. And then we're just going to add an ear wire on. So these are some stainless steel ear wires that I have. I'm going to thread it into that loop. And make sure it's closed up nice and tight. Then I like to put mine around a pen and squeeze down the back of it right here so that it fits in the ear better. So that's what I'm going to do to mine. Let me thread them onto a card so that you can see them. And here are our earrings. I think they're very, very pretty. So there's those. And let me get this out of the way. Here is our bracelet with our little dangly. And that's our connector there. And the final pieces. Alright, so I will put links to these products in the description box below. Once again, these products are from Beebeecraft. And so I really love their website. They have a lot of awesome things. They have a lot of great deals. And they almost always have sales going on during any kind of holiday. So it's Halloween right now, and I know they've got some kind of sale going on involving Halloween. So definitely go check them out. I will put links to what I used here. Well, actually just links to all the products I got from them. They have really good prices. So check out their website. That will be on there as well. They also have a YouTube program. So if you have a YouTube channel and you have over 100 subscribers, they will send you a selection of beads up to, I think, $40. And then you do an unboxing and a couple of tutorials for them and showcase their products. So if you're interested in that, I will put that link in the description box as well. So I think that's everything, and I will see you guys on the next video, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye!